Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the GW Panther, the Tier 7 German SPG located on the north spawn of Lakeville under the command of CL1CKER. Yes, 3 replays one day. Well, they are good replays, that's why we do them. In fact, we're getting lots of requests for replays, so do be aware there is a rush over the Christmas period. Everybody wants to get their replay done, but I will try and do as many as I can, and I'm actually staying at home to do replays instead of actually going to a family reunion, but I did tell them it was important, so and they understand. Okay, so he's aiming for the Lake Road at the moment. Our T-3485M is acting as the spotter. Nobody spotted yet. There's an EBR Hotchkiss down by the lakeside. That's the spot I normally go to watch across the lake if I've actually got the binoculars up. There's another position you can go to, the bushes on the 7 column, but of course they are rather dangerous. If you go to those columns and those positions, you might actually get spotted just as you're arriving, and then the enemy might take you out. Now, CL1CKER's moving as fast as he can. He is knocking the trees over, but he might be doing that on purpose, actually. And the first enemy does turn up on the lake road, but it's too late. We've already moved. Okay, 45 TP. Lines up. He hasn't fired yet. That was a shell from the FE304. And his first shot is a direct hit on the 45 TP. 263 hit points. Now, this howitzer is capable of doing 600 alpha, 39 millimeters of pin, and a 7.2 meters burst radius. Stun duration just under 10 seconds to 18 seconds in total. Now, it is a 15 centimeter howitzer with a long barrel. Oh, that one overshot and ended up in the rock behind. So it does have stun, 15 centimeter and above. It has stun. The FE304 that we're working with on our team, he doesn't have stun, because of course he's below 15 centimeters in caliber. Okay, he's loaded, and there's the enemy FE304. They also have an SU-14-1. Oh my god, he just wiped him out. Now he penetrated the armor on that FE304, and with just one shot, he took one of the enemy Artys out the game. So it looks like our Bert, our FE304, is enjoying himself with the 45 TP because he keeps hitting him and resetting his broken tracks. Tiger P, rouse out. Lands right next door to him for 215. That's a good hit. Now we've gone back to this side of the map. The arc on the GW Panther is actually 52 degrees, 26 degrees either side of the center line. He's loaded. Okay, can we get a shot? Difficult. Very difficult. He can get the VK. Rounds out. Direct hit. 249. Good shot. You can see that one hit the front plate, actually. Now, the GW Panther never actually got built. Well, they only made models of it and showed it to Hitler. And he was approval. He was going to go ahead and build it. But the thing was that his generals, his tank generals, wanted the tanks. They didn't want the artillery. Of course, the artillery was the red-headed child of the German forces. Because, of course, if you remember, the Stugs were first offered. Oh, he just killed the VK. He's got a kill and he's changing position. Yes, they were the red-headed child because the Sturmgeschütz were originally offered to the German Panzer forces. They rejected them, and then they were offered to the German infantry, and they rejected them. And in the end, the artillery was asked, well, did you want these tanks? And in fact, they said, yes, we'll take them. And that's why the Sturmgeschütz actually got better results than any other vehicle in the German armed forces. It's mainly down to the fact the crews were incredibly well trained and very accurate, very precise. Rounds out. Lands that one just alongside. And he's getting stun assist at last. In fact, the guys are now going through the bottleneck, and hopefully they'll chase that. And he's killed. We're 6-0 up on the enemy. Now, where is that SU-14-1? It'd be nice if we could get a counter battery. We know where he was because he's knocked a tree down. GW Panther rounds out. Yep, direct hit, 187. He's still there, and we're getting more stun assist. And the SU-14-1's gone behind the rock. Kill shot goes to the Wizzy 131 GFT. Now, we can't get a shot on the SU-14-1 as he is at the moment, but he's not able to fire from that position. So what we're doing at the moment is we're deploying to try and get shots on the enemy tanks in the center of town. Now, can we get shots? Not easy, but they just took down the P-43 Biz. I think if he was to go down to the 9 column, he might be able to get shots on them. But instead, he's actually trying to hit these guys who are stopping our tanks coming over the river road or lake road. Rounds out the Passatto. Direct hit. Oh, he says it's close, so it wasn't an actual hit. It looked as if it did clang against the side of the vehicle, but it yielded 204 hit points, which is a good shot. And tanks are falling like mad now. We've had one loss on our team, but we do have their cap area now. And they're coming back to try and stop us from taking it. But there's only 3 of them left now. 1 tank in the town, 2 in the rear echelon. They've got a BK3002M, an ARL, and that's all they've got left now. So it looks like we might get one chance to hit one of these enemies. There's the ARL. Go for him. Rounds out. Yes! And that was a big hit. And he got stun assist stoppers as well. And that's it. The game is over. And they got a victory. Here's the end of battle results, and that was an ace tanker game for CL1CKER in the GW Panther. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He managed to get 9, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. Always useful to try and hit as many enemies as you can, because it not only spreads the damage all around, but it shows your teammates you are working on their behalf, because if they see these Arty rounds coming down, hitting tanks that they're trying to kill, then they know you're trying to help them. Anyway, let's have a look at team score and see where he was. Well, he did get the highest damage in the game, but it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he didn't pick up a high caliber. 1,992 hit points of damage, beating the second place player, the IS, who got 1,920, so he was 72 hit points behind. And in third place, we actually have the FB304 on our team, who managed 1,590, pecking away at those enemy tanks bit by bit until he got a kill. And when it comes to kills, we can see the T150 on our team did very well. He got 4 kills out of the game. 2 kills went to CL1CKER, and also to the Wizzy 131 GFT and the T3485M. And on the enemy team, the only player who managed to get more than 1 kill was the Panther M10, and he got 2. In fact, he's the only player to get a kill at all. And when it came to base XP, it's CL1CKER again, so he's got the top in 2 columns, just didn't get it in the number of kills. He got 1,131 base, 1,049 went to the IS, and they were the only 2 players to get over 1,000 base in the game, with the third place being the T150, who got 819, so they were way above him in performance. He fired 11 rounds, which is a remarkably small amount of shells, but he did get great results with them. He got 7 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, which has to be that FP304, because he wiped him out completely with just 1 round. There it is. Yep, it was a penetrating shot, and he went down immediately. 9 splashes, 1,992 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 2. There's the Confederate. 85 hit points of damage assist, and 2,081 hit points of stun assist off 8 stuns, so 4,000 overall combined damage. On a premium counter, he actually earned a profit of 37,450 credits from that game, and he also took away 8,485 experience points as well, so profitable on both credits and XP, and a relatively fast battle as well. It was only 7.25 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. That's 3 replays for CL1CKER in the day, but I'm sure he's going to be sending us more because he always has a good battle every now and then, and we always like receiving good battles to put up on the page. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm and gets these videos noticed by more people, and the more people the better, because of course if we get lots of views then word will spread about how good you are as a player. Thanks for watching.